Hey, are you gonna work now? Ooh, is it let me share this time? Maybe? Ah, there we go. Tweet, post, and share. Good stuff coming today, guys. Like what?
Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor.
Alright.
Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. He's on the fucking floor. That's how we fucking do, son.
And we should be good. He has the money, he really does, Greg. You guys haven't paid up yet. Oh, apparently there was. Yeah, there's summer or whatever going on in this summer, right?
Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Bugs in the air, we got bugs in the air. Flying everywhere, fucking bugs in the air. Bugs in the air, we got bugs in the air.
Why did it take me this? I don't. Phone call did nothing this morning. Made multiple phone calls, couldn't get anything through. Goddamn automated systems. And this was pissing me off. I was like, alright, go through. No. Well, how about now? No. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? The fuck was that? No. Would you? It is where it's working now, right? Yeah, okay, clear it's working because you heard me, Greg. Alright. I feel if we continue to play on Xbox, why don't you play a block anymore? It's Master. We want to see Master Rank players, guy. No! Because once you get lots of Master, you're stuck in Master. You cannot get knocked out, but you only play the best of the best. And so he'll get his he'll get his shit pushed in every time he plays. Hallelujah. I just want to race, guys. I just crashes the wall over again. Add in 24. Oh, do it. Add in 24 cover. Come on, search it. Oh, Josh Allen is confirmed as the Madden 24 cover athlete. Nice. Well, good for Josh Allen. You don't know, well, alright, I mean, this is the NFC West, so you're going to be going up against the, oh no, the Rams are hurt. Seahawks might be, Seahawks could be a threat in the West. 49ers, are they, I don't know what it is about the 49ers, they just cannot keep any of their athletes healthy. It's insane. Oh, back in the day when yeah, it's probably PS2 back in the day, when you would do the full length races and be like, alright, we're doing the Daytona 500. Get ready, because you're going to be here for hours. Well, the Bears have an OSU quarterback. Guess how many OSU quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl ring? Here's a hint, rhymes with never fucking happened in history. So yeah, the Bears are out. If the 49ers can't figure out what the fuck is going on with every single one of their players and they keep getting hurt, they're out. NFC East. God, what a shit show the NFC East is. It's like they had, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks offense was great. Their defense just couldn't do anything. Is it, like, no joke, like, statistically speaking, wasn't Jay Cutler, like, the best quarterback the Bears have ever had? He only played for, what, 2 years? I don't know why Brady didn't go to the 49ers. Well, the 49ers fucked that up. I'm sure, like, he could have gone to the 49ers, had a great team around him. But going to Tampa Bay, not a bad idea either, since he was able to get all that talent to come to him. Hey, Luis. Like, Tom Brady was definitely one of those players where it's like, oh, Tom Brady's playing for that team? I'll take a pay cut for a year so I can walk away with a Super Bowl ring and then get $10 million more than I was asking for this year, next year. Let's see, well, AFC West, Chiefs, Raiders, that's a good one. The Chargers, they have injury. Yeah, they have injury issues too a lot, don't they? And the Broncos, that's a good one. So AFC West, that's easily going to be the Chiefs. AFC North, with Joe Burrow hurt, could be the Ravens.
I don't know where to go here.
Browns and Steelers, no.
What is this?
AFC East, the Bills, unless injuries happen.
Go here.
AFC South,
What is this?
that's an absolute shit show, so survey says
Look at this.
Jaguars.
What is this? What is this?
The Jets, not a chance in hell, sorry. The Giants, they could make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, NFC North, is a shit show. Where like the best looking team might actually be the Lions for once. So you know that's gonna be a shit show. That's gonna be won by an 8-9 team for the playoffs. NFC South. It's gonna be a shit show without Tom Brady there to keep the line going. Falcons are out. The Saints are out with all their injuries and shit. Wow, they don't. I just don't know. But I mean, the Giants, as long as they win the East, which is obviously possible. NFC is gonna be shit. It's probably gonna be the freaking Chiefs versus Bills in the AFC Championship game to see who wins the Super Bowl. I don't know if anyone in the NFC is gonna be able to challenge the Chiefs. I've not watched the Doom that comes to Gotham yet. I just got done watching that Unicorn Eternal Warriors because I kept seeing stuff about it on Twitter. It's like, oh, the Venture Brothers. Oh, this was popping up. I'll check it out. And I did not like the animation style. Story was typical. Plot twist, typical. Acting, typical. It's just the animation I just did not like. Goblin Slayer Season 2, yes! Ooh, new voicemail ones. Huh. That's weird. Normally spam calls don't leave a voicemail. Poor Redskins. God, when they had Alex Smith and Adrian Peterson, they were doing great. And then Alex Smith got hurt and the team just fell apart. Alex Smith, I feel, should be in the Hall of Fame. I know a lot of people would say that's crazy, but Alex Smith was a great quarterback for the 49ers, for the Chiefs, for the Redskins. Past 5 years, who's the best quarterback for the Redskins? Alex Smith. Until Pat... Holy shit, I completely forgot his name. I want to say Pat McAfee, but that's a punter that I absolutely love and adore. The guy for the Chiefs quarterback. Before him, who was the best quarterback they've had in like 10 years? Before him, Alex Smith. Who was one of the best quarterbacks the 49ers had in the 21st century? Alex Smith. It's just like, oh wow, Alex Smith is really the only good component we got. Alright, well, we're going to get a new guy. Yeah, the new guy, he's going to be the future, so we'll trade off Alex Smith. Hey, Alex Smith turned the team around. They went, 2-14 to making it to the playoffs the very next year with Alex Smith. Oh no, we got a new guy in. Alright, so Pat Mahomes. That's his name. Alright, so we're going to trade him off to the Redskins. Holy shit, he's doing great. The Redskins could actually win the East. And then he gets hurt. Like, are you kidding me? And he was the quarterback until he got hurt. That led him to the Super Bowl one of those times. He had that amazing defense help carry him, though. Which, as Bears fans, they went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman at quarterback because of their amazing defense. Jerry Rice. Can you imagine Jerry Rice played in his prime with today's rules? God, if he had today's rules back in his prime, oh, add at least another 3,000 yards to his career. You know, if they had today's rules back in his prime, he'd have another 3,000 yards easily.
Good morning, everyone. We've got a huge
Jasper
show stacked up for you today, including updates on PC, which is now hooked up and working. Updates on my new Street Fighter.
Wow, it only took you
now arriving.
What, 4 days to
today.
hook up the computer?
Also, EVO's over, and we can talk about the results. Plus, some big important schedule changes based on your feedback. All this and more on today's Level 1 podcast.
I mean, you can say the same thing for, like, what if Michael Jordan played in the NBA in his prime with today's rules? He probably would have been averaging an extra 30 points a game, an extra 10 rebounds, an extra 10 assists.
Alrighty, so good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, the 7th of August, 2023. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I welcome you here to the show. We've got so much to cover today, so I wanted to jump right into it because we got a lot of stuff going on. And by the way, it's all positive. I am in a good mood today. I am ready for an excellent streaming week with all of you. And let's just start with the hit the ground running, as they say, okay? So first of all, after a weekend that was full of mixed style content, we're back to full-time gaming today, which is a good thing. Today is also the first day that
mixed style content, guys. It was mixed style,
guys. Which you guys have now asked me for 2 straight weeks. So hopefully that turns out well and that people will attend and enjoy. But in addition to that,
he had him back in therapy even in the 80s.
We got major equipment upgrades going on starting today that I'm very excited for.
Got caught lip syncing. Womp womp.
Plus EVO is over and some interesting things came out of the event. We could talk about that. Where do we even begin? Like really?
EVO mentioned.
How about this? Let's do something based on your feedback. So I've been listening to all you guys talk in the last few weeks. And basically this month, as you know, is my big 15-year anniversary celebration. Okay? We are celebrating 15 years that I've been a YouTuber. And that's exciting. That's why we're doing throwback playthroughs like GTA 5. And we're actually about to start another one tomorrow, which I'll talk about in just a moment. Now that
he's in a good mood, guys. Don't ruin it.
Up and
wink,
running,
wink.
okay? But there's some other things going on in regards to the anniversary, some special events that I plan throughout the month. One that's at the very tail end of this month is the day-long marathon retrospective. That's going to be on Saturday, August 26th. You guys are currently nominating your funniest, most interesting, most notable moments from my 15 years as a creator right now. There are 2 posts open on the community tab of this channel, one for everyone and one for just members. So members are getting priority in this event. We're going to watch their nominations first and then get to the open nominations. But that's going to be really fun. We haven't done a retrospective marathon in over 2.5 years. So to sit down and look at your favorite moments together.
2.5 years, guys. It's been 2.5 years.
Kind of, you know, reminisce on the past, where I came from and where I am now, is going to be very fun. And that's at the end of the month. That's definitely still happening.
You ran them to
what
the
I will
ground,
likely do
which
is in
obviously
the next week make a chat command for it, so that way it'll pop up automatically in the chat and people can start nominating that way as well. Because I feel like after I did that a week ago, no one's really been posting up recently, and I want to make sure we have as many nominations as possible to make the event good. Okay? So that's coming. Okay? Another thing that I absolutely want to do for my anniversary is I want to do a special tier maker rundown. All right? So what I did is, as of last night, I checked on this to see exactly what it is. We're going to be doing a special tier maker stream this coming Saturday night. So the late stream this coming Saturday the 12th, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, over on DSP Reacts. We're going to do it over there. I'm going to do a special tier maker. The best games of the last 12 years. All right? From 2010 to 2022, my Game of the Year pick and my runner-up for Game of the Year each year is going to be nominated in a tier maker event. And for 2 hours, we're going to talk and rank and debate about what games still stand the test of time and are still really, really good today, and which games basically faded
Definitely
into
the second
oblivion
one,
and no one
Greg.
even remembers them anymore. That'll be a fun one. I think we're all going to argue about what were the best games. You know, how do you rank the absolute best game of the last 12 years? I don't know, but we're going to do it together. It's going to be exciting, okay? So I hope that you guys will join me for that this coming Saturday night, all right? However,
2023 is going to have a hell of a year for Game of the
there's
Year
one event that I've
awards.
been planning.
How the hell did you
that
choose?
Essentially, over the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to weigh and balance your opinions and your feedback. And it seems like maybe there's one idea that I had that isn't really working as well, and I think we're going to ditch it. So that idea was that we were going to do a Project 7 live retrospective where I was going to watch all 4 episodes of that old show that I did over a decade ago, Project 7, and I was going to do live commentary over it, and we were going to react to it, and I was going to add in new perspective and stuff like that.
What, some told you that was a bad idea?
But basically what I've seen is a lot of you guys just don't care anymore. Like, I did something similar to this maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago, but at that time I didn't have the frame of reference that I have now because I hadn't watched and reacted to the John and Howard video where they had talked in depth about their experience making Project 7 with me. I hadn't watched it or reacted to it yet. I did that last year. So if I did this today, if I reacted to Project 7 today, I feel like it would be a different react, like much different, and actually add some needed perspective to the situation. But for most people,
bullshit,
they're like,
lies.
why are you doing this again? That's going to be like a wasted stream. It's not going to be that interesting. We already saw you, watch these
And
back
his
and
leg
react
is
to them years
bouncing.
ago. Most people are actually saying, what the hell is Project 7? Right? I mean, I understand. I haven't done anything with Project 7 in 11 years. So why the hell am I drudging this thing up from the past?
I thought you said you just did it
when
like 4
it's
years
really
ago.
a dead
You brought it
project.
up.
It's nothing anyone really talks about or cares about anymore. So I basically started listening to your feedback over the last several weeks, and people were like,
Finally.
what's the point? And I guess you're right. Especially with all the stuff that I'm doing now. The fact that GTA 5 is going to be a daytime stream. The fact that I'm going to be resetting my rankings in Street Fighter 6 to migrate from Xbox over to PlayStation 5 this week. Among other things
That
going
no one
on,
asked for.
I think it makes more sense to focus more on gameplay and play more fun games rather than do another retrospective event that not many
There
people
was no
care
pressure
about.
went through
I
6.
think maybe what we
I
should
wonder why they
do
called it Project
is
7.
focus on the Project 7
That's a good question because there was no
videos in the big
1
retrospective at
through
the end of the
6.
month.
Why
If
was
you
it
guys
called
want to
7?
see me react to some of the Project 7 videos, then nominate them for the month-end retrospective on August 26th, and we can very much do it then. But I guess I kind of get the idea. People are like, why are you doing 2 retrospectives this month? I guess you're right. I mean, this makes sense. Why are we doing 2? So there you have it. If you're interested in seeing me react to Project 7, then please nominate and post up in those threads on the community tab of DSP Gaming those episodes you want to see me react to, if not all of them. And we could do that during the big retrospective at the
It's
end of
up
the
to
month.
you guys,
That way,
you.
this Saturday,
Yeah, it could be Final Fantasy 7
will now be more gameplay, okay? Which I'm happy with. I'm more than happy to do more gameplay for you. So I don't see the point in bringing it up again, right? Okay. So now the schedule will change, and we'll talk about that in a minute when I go through the schedule. You're going to see there's a lot of gameplay coming this week. It's an 8-day streaming week coming up next week, by the way. So it'll be pretty wild. All right.
Part 2 coming up.
Okay. Let's talk about EVO. Let's get EVO out of the way because, man, it was pretty exciting. Now, I didn't see all of the gameplay. I've seen a few clips and a few snippets here or there. But basically, yesterday was the
So
top
whatever was aired on Twitter.
8 of EVO. And we had a good mix. There was 2 Kens. There was, including Tokido, which I didn't realize yesterday. But yes, Tokido did make it to the top 6. That's notable for me because he's my old rival. He's the guy who I played it in EVO 2005 and he beat me. I played him in EVO 2006 and he beat me. I'm like, God damn it. And by the way, each time it was a close match. It was like 1-1 or very close to winning. It was pretty good matches. But he beat me both times. And that was, 15, 20 years ago. And the guy is at the top of his game
he does,
now.
but now he's trying to chase him for clout.
Basically making top 6 at EVO, which is pretty epic, right? So anyway, basically, EVO was crazy. 2 Kens. You had Mena RD, who was actually a co-player. He was playing both Blanca and Luke. And you know what? I got to give Mena RD huge props, and here's why. That is exactly what I used to do back in the day for competitive Street Fighter. I was never a one-character focused guy. I always had 2 or 3 characters under my belt, so that way if I'm playing in a tournament and things aren't going my way, I would purposefully switch to the other character and see if by doing that, I could mix things up, I could throw the opponent off guard. This worked several times in tournaments. In fact, if you go look at EVO 2006, okay, you will find me playing against Seth Killian in the finals, okay? or is it EVO 2007? It's either 2006 or 2007. I can't remember which one it is.
Doesn't matter. You didn't
And
win.
in the finals, I started off playing as one character. And then basically, Seth started beating me. I think it was DJ. So Seth started beating my DJ. So I was like, you know what? Watch this. And I switched to Honda, who wasn't even like my top tournament character. And I ended up winning a match or two with him. So then Seth Killian adapted, and I switched back to DJ, and I won the set and won the whole tournament. That's what I used to do. And that's what Mena RD does. So his best character, arguably, is his Blanca. But when things are going wrong for Blanca, or someone's got his goat, essentially, he'll switch over to Luke to mix it up, and then he ends up winning more. I got to give him massive props because he went to losers, and he went from losers all the way to second place. That's insane to do. That's so many extra matches and things to fight your way out of losers like that, okay? So, it was pretty dope what happened. It was pretty good. So, just so you know, there was a JP, 2 Kens, this, Mena RD, who was both Blanca and Luke, Cammy, who was Punk the God, who's probably the best Cammy in the world right now, and, and a Chun-Li player, okay? And the finals were very good. Like I said, for the gameplay I saw...
Was it the naked Chun-Li?
Pretty epic stuff. Tokido had a crazy-ass comeback against the JP.
I like that someone forgot to turn their mods off and just showed up with his naked
0% health.
Chun-Li,
counter-hitting and stuff.
Not at EVO, but epic. Online.
Really great fights. And it was Angry Bird from Europe who won with his Ken. And he basically dominated almost the entire tournament. I think there was a couple people who gave him a run for his money, but basically what he showed is that Ken is ridiculous in this game. He has every tool. He is really ridiculously powerful. I mean, people will argue overpowered. I think he is overpowered. Okay? Now, that's not taking away from Angry Bird. Let me tell you something. Angry Bird is a ridiculously respectable fighting game player.
During the match, he made fun of me for masturbating in front of children, guys. So he's respectful.
And rather than continue the match, which was well within his right to do, he stopped playing and allowed Mena RD to reconnect his controller.
EVO finishes weekend.
Match. Holy shit. You want to talk about sportsmanship? That's what it's all about. When he won, he got down on his hands and knees and he prayed to his God Allah for thanks. Want to talk about a stark contrast to the stream monster FGC guys who are out there constantly building up their own shit, kissing their own ass and stuff like that. That guy is the most humble, respectable fighting game player. And he deserved to win. And that was really awesome to see that guy who worked his ass off won and was so grateful, So I don't think there could have been a better outcome.
I don't know he'll be able to figure out Fight Cave.
First EVO.
He should, but he
for
probably
Street Fighter
won't.
6. And that was really nice finals every day. Like, seriously, I don't have a negative thing to say about how that all went down. But a Ken won. And it just goes right in line with everything I've been saying, that I feel Ken is overpowered in the game. He has too many tools. He's, I really don't see how someone can outplay a great Ken. If someone is a great Ken, they're going to beat your ass.
If they're a great anything, they're going to beat your ass.
Outright get counterpicked and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much you can really do. You just get slapped around by this character. He is ridiculously overpowered, in my opinion. And you could disagree, right? You could disagree, and that's okay. But I do think that he needs to be
I'll ban you if you disagree.
How? I don't know. I don't know if they got to nerf him or make other characters better against him or whatever. But he has too many tools and just too much everything safe. It just makes the character so ridiculous, At high levels, none of that matters. Seriously. But still, it's just hilarious that, oh, look, 2 Kens in the top 6. Am I shocked? Of course I'm not fucking shocked. It's Ken. He's so fucking ridiculous. So, anyway.
Ban. I don't want
EVO's over. A couple announcements came out of EVO. First of all, if you can, Jasper, would you stop? Stop trying to jump on me right now. Relax.
Do it, Jasper. Jump on
me. Relax.
Terry Claus and him. Make the piggy bleed.
There's some absolutely ridiculous crossover between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Street Fighter 6 coming up. Now, it's not what you think. No, the Ninja Turtles are not going to be in the game as playable characters. No, there's no Ninja Turtle stage being added. It's just a bunch of,
skins for your single-player moment.
So you can expect that they're probably going to be doing this kind of stuff, similar to what they did with Fortnite, where you're going to see crossovers between certain intellectual property in Street Fighter 6, where, you can now look like Leonardo as your avatar in World Tour mode, right? I mean, big deal. This doesn't really add anything to the game or anything. So I don't really get that.
Stop having
fun. Time, I guess some people go for that stuff. Some people might actually want that and maybe even buy it, right? For me, it's like pizza emo. Oh, you win, you eat a piece of pizza. as your emote or whatever. I mean, all right, but I guess most of that stuff is simply just for Battle Hub, which I literally have not touched in the 2.5 months this game's been out. I've not once gone into Battle Hub because Battle Hub is just everyone's avatar running around acting like an idiot, sitting down at the couch.
And they make fun of me, guys. Don't make fun of me.
You can play by yourself or challenging other people's avatars to matches that are completely meaningless. So I haven't touched it yet because it's really like the social aspect of Street Fighter 6. I'm not in it for the social aspect. I'm in it to get good and play the game at a competitive level and try to get better at the game and challenge myself and put out entertaining combat for you guys. It's not really about running around Battle Hub dicking around like an idiot. But more power to people who like that. I mean, the social aspect of the game is huge. Take a look at GTA Online. That's literally 100% social aspect, and it's the most profitable game ever made, right? So, I guess there's something to be said there, right? So, TMNT crossover, and they did also reveal a little bit about the new character Aki, who I guess is going to be the new DLC character who's coming out in the fall, but showed zero gameplay, just a stupid story trailer where she makes your avatar eat like a poison ball, and then she laughs maniacally, and that's the end of it. It's like, wow, that was pointless. How about showing me what the character does? I guess that's too much to ask. So they didn't show that. So that's really what they showed at EVO yesterday. So good outcome. I'm gonna probably watch some of the matchups if they're available online. Try to absorb some tech from the
Mortal
EVO
Kombat's
footage
been doing the guest characters and all that for a long time.
Especially Mana RD is using Luke and Blanca, the two characters I use. I could definitely absorb some knowledge from watching his matchups, and I probably should. All right. Now, outside of that, what other fighting game news do I have for you guys? Well, here's the deal.
I spent too much money on a stick and shit, so give me money.
Know, I told you guys this yesterday. I invested in fighting games. I'm now going to be playing all fighting games moving forward on PS5. And not only did I get Street Fighter 6 on PS5 and installed it.
I invested, guys, in stocks.
PlayStation Plus for a year.
I already
know.
What do you stock?
I ordered a new joystick for PS5 and PC. It works for both. That is really, really good. It's rated as one of the top joysticks out there. It's a different look and style than the ones that I have right now. It's actually bigger, and it has the highest level tournament standard buttons and joystick and everything there. All right. And I'm excited because I just got an update today. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
No.
It's coming today. It was supposed to come tomorrow, but they updated it.
Today, guys.
It's out for delivery right now.
That's what she said.
But the bummer is, it's out for delivery, and it's a stupid thing where they can't tell you exactly when it's coming. Like, it could literally arrive at any point today, and they're not going to update the shipping till the end of the day. So I got to keep checking. I got to keep checking to see if this thing gets delivered at some point today. I'm assuming it's going to come sometime in the afternoon. That's what I'm thinking.
Invest in this business.
And if it does, that's great, because that means for the first time ever tonight, Community Night in Street Fighter 6, I'll be playing on PS5 on my new joystick and breaking it in, which will be really fun. So I hope that you guys will join me tonight. It'll be the first time ever of me using my new joystick and actually playing it with the community, right? That's going to be sweet to have the viewers jump on and for all of us to play with each other and have a good time, okay? It's very nice. So
Johnny Cage would finish Street Fighter, but I don't know.
Let's see what happens. But I hope it shows up and we can use it on the late stream. Worst case scenario, I'll have it for tomorrow's ranked stream, okay? Which we'll talk about in a moment because we'll get to the schedule in a bit. But let's not jump the gun, all right? Cool. All right, now in addition to that, we've got some updates in regards to my mini PC, okay? As you know, I received a gifted mini PC earlier this week.
Back in the day, it just showed up. Like, oh, hey, it's here.
I was looking to have time to hook it up and get it working, and I did. I actually did get it hooked up and working last night. So let me tell you the story of how this went down, because it's a little interesting.
Emphasis on being a story, not factual.
So I take it out of the box. The thing is so dang small. The good news is it fits absolutely perfectly behind my TV. There's extra space on my TV stand behind it, and I was like, I think it'll fit. It fit perfectly. And then in addition, I got my keyboard and mouse out from this PC that I've been using for 9 freaking years. That's the keyboard and mouse that I'm using with this new PC, and I've never used them before. So they're basically like new situation. And I hooked them up right here in front of my TV, but they're flat enough they don't block my TV viewing or anything. It's actually absolutely perfect, okay? So I hook up this PC, and the PC, the way it's working, that PC is now running to my capture device. This capture device is an external capture card that I used to capture from everything, from my consoles and now from this PC. So I hooked it up via HDMI, and I turned it on, and it starts to boot. I'm all good. It works. This is excellent. and it goes up, and, you know, of course, it's got to do all the Windows install stuff. And I look over, and I actually notice over here, it's working with my capture device. I'm like, oh, this is good. It's working already. This means this is right out of the box, no issues. So, of course, I ran through all the Windows 11. First time I ever saw Windows 11, because I'm still working on Windows 8 on my freaking PC over here.
Still on Windows 8. What the fuck?
On my PC here. So right now, I'm actually using 3 different versions of Windows. Windows 8 on my desktop, Windows 10 on my laptop, and Windows 11 on my mini PC. I am the master of Windows, apparently. Look at that. Anyway, so I get through all the configuration stuff and all of that, right? And I'm like, all right, well, what's the first thing that I want to do? Well, let me try installing browsers, because there's no browsers on this thing. Let's install all that crap. I was like, of course, what I want to do is I want to test some games, so I'm going to get Steam. So I download Steam, and on Steam I decide, well, what games do I have in Steam that I've had previously that I might want to run on here as like a benchmark test or whatever? And I'm like,
Half-Life 2?
well, why don't I get a game that's old, and why don't I get a game that's like from the last several years? So I downloaded Skyrim, and I downloaded Visage, okay? Skyrim, of course, everyone knows the last Elder Scroll game, what was it, late 2011, 2012? And then Visage, I believe, came out around 2018, 2019. So, you know, last 5-year PC game, but Visage could look really sick if you have, like, all the settings enabled and everything. So I download both of these games. And as they're downloading, I turn over and I look at my PC, and it says, oh, visuals blocked, copy protection, HDCP is enabled. And I was like, what? HDCP is enabled. If you don't know what that is, HDCP is high definition copy protection. It is a protocol that was created a long time ago, before the PS3 era, and the reason that it's instituted is because they don't want you getting like a DVD or a Blu-ray movie, hooking your player up to, say, your PC, and just ripping the movie raw off of there and then using the video for stuff.
Oh, guys,
They say, oh, that's illegal.
to us now. Like, we
so
need
they have
this.
this high definition copy protection in place, and that's really what it's supposed to be for. So you're not stealing copy protected content and using it for your own devices. Now, truth is, you should be able to do that as long as you're not reproducing it to a point that's not legal. So let's say, for example, you're making a review of a movie. You should be able to rip video of the movie and use it enough to make a transformative work to do a review.
Oh, guys, explain a lot to us, guys.
Companies
Because he probably knows a lot better than anyone else.
They don't want you touching any of their stuff, so they put in this copy protection that's supposed to shut it down, okay? Now, here's the truth. You could bypass it, and it's not a big deal, all right? But it's very complicated, because I used to do it. Many years ago, in the era of PS3, I had an HDCP bypass setup. And the way it worked was you needed to have multiple devices. First, you had to have a device that would take the HDMI signal from your PS3, and it would split the signal into an audio signal and a video signal, and it would re-encode it and re-put it out via 2 methods, like 2 ways. So one would be like, I think one was like DVI for video, and then it would be optical out for audio, okay? Then you needed a second device
take for John
to
Rambo
take
to
in that video and audio from DVI and from optical and reconnect it into one signal again. So essentially, you're decoding and recoding on the fly the audio and video to get rid of the copy protection. Then it would put it back into the HDMI signal, and then you could capture it on your PC, no problem. It would basically strip that audio and video of having any copy protection, okay? It's incredibly complicated. It was actually a legal gray area.
John Rambo hours to tell you how to do it.
Yeah, it totally is. As long as you're not breaking the law with the video you're getting from it, it's totally legal, and the HDCP technically was never legal to begin with. So there's a lot of different arguments either way. I have not used that setup in many, many years. Why? I stopped using my PS3 many years ago, and all modern consoles have the ability to disable HDCP. As soon as you get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, right in the menu it says disable HDCP.
Yeah, you gotta turn that shit off.
Now you're good. The catch is, then you can't watch movies on there. If you were to pop in like a Blu-ray, it won't play it until you re-enable the HDCP.
Crunch or whatever, it's gonna make sure you turn that off.
They're so afraid you're gonna rip the movie and use it for malicious purposes on the internet. Okay? So,
Justice for Lavinia.
I'm looking over at my PC. I'm like, why on earth would my new mini PC have HDCP protection enabled? It doesn't make sense. Most people aren't using their PCs to watch movies. They're gaming, they're streaming, they're
plenty
video
of people
coding.
do, especially
they're
if you
not
have
watching
your
movies.
PC
Why would I
hooked up
want
to your
this
TV
on?
through an HDMI cord like I do.
So I did some research. It took me a while. I had to search through several different videos on the internet because the problem is, of course, videos are old. I searched, first few videos I found were from like 2018. They were wrong. They weren't correct per my setup. I had to find one. Finally, I found one from 2022 that fully explained that there, I guess this mini PC has an onboard Radeon video, and you needed to download the latest Radeon software suite. And then when you did that, you could go into the settings, and there was an option to disable HDCP. And once I did that, it worked. And I was like, okay, good. Now I can do it. And then it did. It disabled the whole HDCP bullshit on my PC. I was like, all right, good. So at least there's a legal way to do it.
You had to update your drivers. Congratulations.
I toggled it off, and then it started capturing fine. I was like, sweet.
You had to update the drivers.
What I did is I booted up
a couple games. It doesn't take 20 minutes to explain you updated the drivers.
And when I booted up Skyrim, immediately it gave me all these options. On, oh, I don't know what settings to put this shit on. So I set it to 1080p, which is the video. I set it to 60 frames per second. I set it to, I believe I set it to, initially the game said low settings. And I said, no, I bet I can pump this to medium settings. So I put everything up to around medium, okay? And I booted it, and if you haven't seen it yet, I did record footage of it last night. And that's what it looks like. It doesn't look great. Like, I recently played Skyrim on the Xbox Series X, and that looked really good. This definitely is not as good as that. You could tell that the graphics, the lighting, and everything is way off. The shadows look absolutely terrible. There's popping
but you can
and
use
stuff.
Mods
but
now.
It still works fine.
You can
in fact,
mod the game to look better.
It looks better than when I played the game on my PC, of course, when it was new in 2011. But, I mean, that's because there's 11, 12 years have passed, right? So, obviously, it's going to look better today. Even on this rig, that's an underpowered rig, it's still going to look decent. So, I was happy. I was like, well, audio synced. Everything seems to be working. So, then I tried Visage. Now, Visage is a little different because Visage has a lot of visual effects. Like, Visage is all about the lighting and the shadows. So, if you don't have lighting and shadows on high, it doesn't look as good. So, I had them on set to, like, medium. And after I'd set it, at first it was trying to do, like, a weird windowed mode, and it didn't really fit properly. It had issues. So, I just had it go full screen. When it went full screen, it looked much better. But admittedly, it looked a little pixelated. It wasn't bad, but it looked just a little pixelated. I'm like, yeah, it's probably because it doesn't have all the effects on. If I turned all the effects on, it's going to smooth all that out. It's going to make it look a little better, like it did when I played it on console a couple years ago. But I'm like, it's not that bad. It's definitely passable. So if there's games from like the last decade that you guys wanted to see me go back and play, or anytime one of these memeable games comes out, like I think the latest one, someone was saying it was called Only Up or something like that, this mini PC should absolutely be able to play those games. It's not a crazy, high-end, I can play new games at good settings PC, but it's definitely, hey, you can play reasonable games at a decent level. If you guys want to see me go back and play throwback games and stuff like that, this PC should absolutely be able to handle something like that, okay?
Yes, it's going to handle a 30-year-old Super Nintendo game.
So, that's good. The one issue, well, I'll take it back. There were two issues. Issue number one is that obviously I want to use my Xbox gamepad with it. And by the way, I now have a super long cord, so what I'm actually going to do today, I'm going to plug my gamepad in with the cord. Actually, let me do that right now, because I might not ever need to use the battery ever again. I could just use the cord, I think, right?
Wow, you finally figured out to get a fucking cord.
I'm going to test this theory. I'm going to
Holy
take the battery
DSP,
back
you finally
out.
figured out using a cord.
Door, and I'm just going to try to use the cord and see if this works. Let's find out. Here's the old door. And then, okay.
Ratchet and Clank 2, holla holla. Pig Roach trying to figure this shit out live. Amazing.
Yeah, it works.
Actually, I'm gonna
Cool.
print screen, paint.
It absolutely works. Which means I don't need this cord anymore. Yeah. Sweet. Well.
Guess I need that updated background.
Well, I just kicked my camera. Hold on. Oops. Now it's better. Yeah. So from now on, I'll just use this long ass wire. I won't have to worry about.
Congratulations, DSP. You finally figured out
battery
using a
and have it
wire.
run out anymore. I'll have non-stop power just using this USB-C cable, and I'll use this also when I plug this into my mini PC. Looks good too. Wow. It's like
You're not
super
wrong.
responsive.
No, Greg, that's
Holy
good. That's
shit,
getting a
man. You know what, the
pin.
controller feels better being lighter too.
I gotta pin that
I'm so used to having a
message.
lighter controller from back in the day when controllers used to be like
Pin
super
message.
light, and now
There
this
we
one's
go.
light again. No more battery pack in it. That's cool. All right. Hey, that's an improvement right there. So that's cool. So anyway, I was trying to use that controller to control the PC, and it would control the game, but as soon as I closed the game, it wouldn't work anymore. And I was like, oh, so every time that I do something with Steam, I got to get up and go over to my TV with the keyboard and mouse and mess around there. I was like, oh, it's going to be kind of frustrating to have to do that. So, yeah, that was a little annoying, admittedly. But someone already contacted me. I want to say thank you because it wasn't one person. It was like 3 people. 2 people have comments, and 1 people actually emailed me. And they were like, there's a mode. It's called Big Picture Mode.
Oh, don't know if this is going to actually happen,
means when you
unfortunately.
press
Jeez. It'd
your
be great if it did,
Xbox
though. If you actually did
button
it.
on your Xbox controller, all right? It syncs with Windows.
Maybe tried and they
allows
said
you
no.
to control Steam via your controller.
Or maybe
so
saw
you
backlash
don't have
about
to
interviewing
get up and
pandas
mess
at
around.
that.
You can
Maybe
just
you don't
keep
want to
playing
do
everything
that.
off of your controller once Steam is booted up. And I was like, that sounds good to me. That sounds like a great idea. So I guess we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm going to enable that for sure when I play on this thing. And hopefully that'll make it a lot easier, moving forward using it, okay? But there was one other problem. Now, I don't know if it's going to really be a problem or not.
You're the
It
problem.
did seem like the audio levels of the PC games I played were very low. Now, I don't know if
So
that was just
turn
because
up the
the
volume?
PC game settings were off or my PC. I did check. My PC was maxed. Like, all the volume settings on the mini PC were at 100%. But maybe it's the in-game volume wasn't all the way up or whatever. By the way, I did buy Chrono Trigger. It was $15. I
So
installed
help me,
it and I booted
guys.
it to test it. It's widescreen, and I was like, Chrono Trigger is widescreen? I didn't even know that version existed. So actually, there's a really good version of Chrono Trigger on PC that is widescreen.
Guys,
Apparently,
spend
it
another
has all of
$15.
the,
Tip him.
features of like the DS version, and the DS version had extra content, which I didn't even know. So when we do this playthrough of Chrono Trigger coming up, not only will it be awesome, high quality with interactive streaming with you guys on the streams, but also it's going to have extra content my original playthrough didn't even have because I didn't even know this one had that. So I'm excited for the future of what I can do with this mini PC. Now again, I can't play high-end games on this. I want you to understand this. If a new hot PC game comes out, I'm not going to be able to play it on here. Or if I do, it'll have to be like low-end specs. So no shadows or low shadows, bad lighting. Do you really want me to see me play the highest or the hottest new PC games at the lowest settings? It's not going to be very good. So I just want you to understand that that's really not the purpose of this. This is supposed to be kind of a hobby PC. And here's the thing that I think it's really going to excel with in the long term. For years and years and years, I've been telling you guys it's sad because I want to play my favorite classic Street Fighter games, right? I want to play...
And now you can't on
Street Fighter
Fightcade,
2
but you're going to
Turbo.
get your ass handed to you.
I want to play Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, maybe CVS 2, maybe Alpha
1650 in it,
2,
nice.
which I haven't played
For
yet.
laptop.
I want to play all
That
these old
much.
classic games. You know what I really want to play? The old versus games. X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I was really, really good at those games back in the day, and I had tons of fun playing in tournaments and stuff. You can't play those games right now. There's literally nowhere you can play them where there's comp on anywhere on console. But on PC, there's Fightcade. And Fightcade is an online emulator that uses GGPO netcode that everyone swears is good. People have said it's improved more and more over the years. And essentially, I would be able to play all the old school fighters on this thing.
Ooh,
against
telemarketer
a
calling.
big
We're going to ignore
competition, because
that.
apparently tons of people play Fightcade to this day. There's even
I
tournaments.
don't know why,
and
but I've been
everything
getting a
held on.
lot of phone
Now,
calls lately.
I would guarantee you that if I play
I have
on
no
it,
idea
I'm gonna be
why.
rusty. I'm going to get my ass handed to me. Because these are people who've been playing
Oh,
Fightcade
no
for
idea.
years and years and
Oh,
never
I
stopped,
have a
right?
theory as
And
to
I'll
why.
be honest, at Super Turbo, they're probably all better than me. These are people who played Super Turbo constantly for years. They're probably know shit that I don't, or they're way more up on it than I am. I'll probably get my ass handed to me.
Leg
but
bounce,
maybe that's a
leg
good
bounce.
Because then maybe I can get back into it.
Leggy,
and I can
leggy,
learn
leg
more,
bounce.
get better at the game, whatever. But yeah, like, that's cool that I would be able to play classic fighting games in an online capacity at a good quality. It's not the shitty console ports
leg
that are
bounce
running at
is
the wrong
insane
fucking speed and
today.
they're all fucked up. These will be the real arcade games. All right. Now I need to figure out how
Not
to
the
get it to
fake
work
ones,
because I did
guys.
actually download Fightcade,
That don't suck.
but I don't know how to use it. Like, it's like, oh, you need to get ROMs, and you need to do configuration settings. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't fucking know how to do any of this. This is
Well, have John do it, like you
it's
did
like
everything.
a hobbyist's
Oh, you
thing.
can't
need
call
to have
John
some knowledge of it,
anymore.
and you need to kind of fuck around with it to get it to work. It wasn't easy to do right away. But I get the feeling, when we get to it, because right now we're not going to get to it. Right now, Street Fighter 6 is the priority. We got Mortal Kombat 1 coming out in a couple of weeks, the beta, and then the real game in September. Those are going to be the focuses. You guys aren't going to want to see retro fighting games when I'm playing the new ones.
Everything is on the
Don't
Google
worry, I'm
or
not
the
gonna jump the
YouTube
gun here and
machines.
say, let's do a fight K night right away. No, we're not doing that, okay? But long term, I definitely can see us doing fight nights. Maybe a modern fight night where I'll play Street Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat, and then a retro fight night where I play like Super Turbo or an old Versus game, and it's good for variety on the streams, you see? And this is great. This is excellent because fighting games have not been a consistent part of my content for a very long time, and now it looks like they very much might be.
It was Bassmaster
and that's a good thing to have that kind of variety. It is. I'll have people coming back to actually watch me play fighting games regularly. So that's neat, okay? I missed it. I have missed fighting games. I have. It'll be good to have them come back.
I usually don't get spam
this
calls.
Is good. So far,
then suddenly they start popping up, and it's like,
seems
it's
like
all the same thing.
Well with the mini
oh, do you
PC,
want to
although I'm
refinance?
not so
Do you
sure
want to
about the
refinance?
volume
Hey,
issue. We won't
would you like to
go actually start
refinance?
playing
Like,
games
what the
on
fuck
there.
is going on? Like,
But I guess we'll find out.
I just broke 50% of my house.
All right. So now that I got through all of that,
that's right. I paid off half my house in 7 years.
We do have more game news to talk about. Let me
Unlike
update the
DSP,
schedule for you guys.
who makes
The schedule
way
is
more
now
than I do.
completely different
Couldn't even pay off his
because
first
now all
condo.
the stuff is going down.
Let alone the second one.
So first off, today, I'm very excited. You guys apparently are too, because the attendance is great right
Yeah, you
now.
got to have it paid off. You refinance and
GTA
get
5
this much money.
anniversary run,
give it
first
directly
time
to you.
ever as a daytime
Like,
stream.
that's great. I don't care.
So I
I'm
hope
not
that
doing
many of you were here to see the game for the first time because you couldn't make it to those night streams for the last 2 weeks. Certainly, I hope that you will interact and enjoy and support this stream. I have loved playing this game for the last 2 weeks,
right now.
and I'm hoping now that as a daytime stream, it's going to work better.
Oh, you can consolidate
Right,
debt.
really
If
do.
you have a
I guess
card
we'll find
payment or you
out,
have credit
but
card debt.
hopefully it will work
it's
better.
Like,
Okay,
I got a card payment, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it.
that's
Go
going to
away,
be
leave me
fun.
alone.
Today we're going to be, alternating between the different characters and everything as usual. It's going to be a good time. I'm sure you guys will be helping me to figure out, what's the best missions to do for each character and stuff like that. And hopefully I won't miss out on anything like I did the first run. It'll be a good interactive chill.
You got to tell me how to do it, guys.
Then tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is community night in Street Fighter 6. And my new joystick for PlayStation 5 should be delivered by then, supposedly. It's saying that it is being delivered today, and if it is being delivered via the method that they're claiming it's going to be delivered, it definitely should show up here by then. In fact, I will probably check a couple times during the course of today just to see if it's here.
So you'll be in the middle of gameplay. All right, guys, I got to walk away for 20 minutes.
Before we start with GTA 5, remind me to go check. It might be here, okay? So, yeah, I'll be using my new joystick, hopefully, for the very first time.
You're going to tell me you wouldn't hear
community lobby.
the truck come up to your
join
house?
Play, and we'll see how it goes. It should be fun.
This is a guy that, there's a car drive down his road. He jumps up, resident window. Is it Evil AJ? Is it Tevin? Is it Tevin? Is it Evil AJ? Are you going to tell me he's not going to know when a delivery truck shows up to his house?
Fun. Okay? Then, tomorrow, my final consecutive streaming day of the week. Yes, this was a very short week. Tomorrow's daytime stream will be Street Fighter 6 on PlayStation 5 online ranked for the very first time. I'll likely pick either Honda or Blanca, and I'm going to try to get back to where I was on Xbox. Remember, there's no carryover of your rankings on this game, so I have to start from scratch. The good news is I guarantee you after those placement matches, I'll probably be in Diamond, and then we'll probably just scoot right through Diamond with wins and try to get power level right up to higher level. With Honda, I'm at 3-star Diamond on Xbox. With Blanca, I'm at Master. I guarantee you within a few sessions, I'll get there. So, we'll see how it goes, but it should be fun.
Can't wait for it to not go his way and he gets pissy
climb
about
back to Master begins tomorrow in Street Fighter 6, now with my new joystick that I'll have to get used to, but I think it's going to be a great quality one, okay? Then tomorrow night on the late stream, this is very exciting, everyone. Ready for this? The premiere of Chrono Trigger. Tomorrow night, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time on my mini PC, the first time I'm ever using it. Please be there. Please join me.
I can't wait for this shit to go sideways. Please let it go sideways.
I've been wanting
Please let
to play
him fuck it
Chrono
up.
Trigger for so long. A decade, essentially. I think I played it summer of 2013. And back then, I'll be honest, it did not work very well. And here's why. Back then, I did not have an audience that cared about retro games. Back then, I was still very much a very prominent, big YouTuber for gaming. And everyone wanted to always see me play either the hot new games or the games that were virally popular. So, for example, the summer that I played the 3 classic GTA games was one of the most popular summers I ever did. Insane amount of views. I made a ton of money. It was crazy.
Made a ton of
Then
money.
The next summer,
Where'd the
I
money
said, let's
go?
do a summer
Bam!
of retro, where I play old games like Super Mario Brothers 3 and The Legend of
But you
Zelda
just
Link
mentioned
to the
that you made a
Past
ton of
and
money.
Earthbound and
Shut
Chrono
up.
Trigger.
The
And my
money's
whole
gone.
audience
Went to
collectively
bills.
said,
Ban.
what are you doing? You're screwing up. You're doing the wrong thing. We hate these games. We don't want to see these. And I was like, what? Like, I was trying to open up the minds of this younger
you
viewer base.
weren't.
'Cause I knew that my viewer base was younger than me. I knew that it was probably teenagers, people in their early 20s. I was trying to open up their eyes to the classics. Like, these are the games that laid the groundwork for all other games that came after, but they didn't want to hear it. Instead, all I got was a bunch of negativity and crap thrown at me saying, you screwed up. You should have done other stuff this summer. Last summer you did GTA. This summer you should have done more GTA or something else like that.
Of course, he screwed up
Basically,
Nightbot. He doesn't
people
care
were
about
really upset
Nightbot,
with me
dude.
that I did a
That's part
summer
of
of
his
retro.
business. Oh,
So I
wait, it
played
is.
Chrono Trigger, but I was not an interactive streamer. I didn't talk with my audience during it or anything like that. It was just as if I was playing the game for myself. So there was no discussion around the game. There was no talk about alternate missions or plot lines or getting alternate endings. It was just play it at face value, which I did, and I enjoyed it, but it certainly wasn't a great playthrough in my opinion. This time around, I even remember near the end of it, I was like,
the
man, I gotta rush to
2600
finish it because people don't want to see it anymore. And people were like, well, you do alternate endings? And I was like, you guys complained about the first playthrough, just getting through it, and of course I'm not going back for alternate endings, which I would have liked to do, but I didn't because people were so upset with me. So,
Want to
this
play a
time
really
around
good
it's gonna be
RPG?
different.
Play Baldur's Gate 3.
this time around we're taking
I
our
did
time
9
with this game.
hours stream
It's gonna
yesterday.
be a
Didn't
night
realize it
stream
was that
balanced with
late.
other night stream
I'm like,
stuff.
oh shit, it's
but
already
it's gonna be a
midnight.
fun
Oh, hey,
playthrough,
it's still-
chill
it's now 1
interaction,
o'clock. I have
lots
to go
of
to
fun.
bed.
I'm sure a lot of you played
I
the
want to
game
keep
and
playing
talk
because it's
with me
such a
about
good
it
game.
over the
It's
course of the
frustrating. Don't get me
playthrough.
wrong. It's very frustrating
It'll be really neat
when
to
you
share
miss,
different
miss,
experiences on who
but
your
it's
favorite
such a good game.
characters
You,
are,
you don't
what your
care.
favorite team builds, right? What do you think about the endings? Should I go for the alternate endings? Optional hidden content. Maybe I'll even learn some things about the game I didn't know. Last year with Final Fantasy VII, that absolutely happened. There were some things I didn't know about the game, and you guys taught me. I was like, this is amazing. That's what it's all about. So I cannot wait to start my anniversary run of Chrono Trigger tomorrow night on the late stream. Okay? Please join me for that. That's going to be a really, really special one. Okay. Then I'm off from streaming on Wednesday. When I come back on Thursday, it's going to be more GTA 5
Taking
and
a
more Chrono
Wednesday
Trigger.
off? That's random.
Friday, excuse me. Friday will be Street Fighter Friday. All day long Street
I should be
Fighter.
back with
We're gonna
more
do a level
Baldur's
one
Gate on
podcast,
Wednesday.
But then
I guess
I'm
you
going to
do
be
have to work on
interrupted at one
Thursday,
point
but I could
during the
probably
day.
still get some in on
Around
Thursday.
12:30
I get home early enough.
I'm going to be interrupted. And I don't know how long the interruption is going to be. It could be half an hour. It could be an hour. I don't know. If it's a short interruption, which I hope it is, then I'm going to come back and we're going to do ranked Street Fighter 6. Again, trying to build my characters back up to the rankings that they were at on Xbox, only this time on PlayStation 5 with my new joystick. So I can't guarantee you what's actually going down gameplay-wise on that first stream on Friday until we see what happens with my interruption. Okay? Friday night will be Friday Night Fights. That will be an uninterrupted late-night stream of Street Fighter 6, which should be super fun. I hope you guys will join me for that. Saturday, the daytime stream will now be GTA 5. That is correct. The Project 7 retrospective is canceled. Instead, it's going to be GTA 5 during the day on Saturday the 12th. Saturday night will still be the special
Are you going to be okay there,
Maker,
DSP,
where I count
changing
down
your
my
schedule
Game of
like
the Year
that?
picks for the last 12 years, and that'll be on DSP React, where we count those down. That'll be a very special late-night fun event that's interactive. Then, on Sunday, DSP versus the Internet, my Clips React show. Sunday night, we're going to do Community Night and Street Fighter 6. Monday will be Street Fighter 6 as the daytime stream and Chrono Trigger. Tuesday will be GTA 5, and I'm debating that night maybe doing Street Fighter 6 World Tour Mode, which I now haven't done in ages, and that way we continue on with that. That would be kind of fun. So what we're going to do is kind of alternate all these different games. You're going to have Street Fighter 6 ranked. You're going to have GTA 5. You're going to have Chrono Trigger. You're probably going to have some
Excuse me, well, they've been playing on PlayStation 5 longer than me,
Street
guys.
Fighter
I just
6, all that
started
stuff.
playing PlayStation 5.
Okay?
No wonder they're better than
So
me on
that's
the
kinda what we're
PlayStation
doing
5.
right now.
So I can't reach Master,
As we
guys.
progress through the month, we'll see how far we get in these games. If by the end
That's
of the month
exactly
we
what's
start
going
to
to
wrap
be like,
things up,
jeez.
then we'll consider new ones. Remember, someone donated a code for Armor Core 6, so I'll be trying that out on August 25th. Remember, on August 26th, it's the retrospective marathon where we're going to go down memory lane all day and watch old clips from my 15 years as a content creator. So, do you see why I'm feeling so happy? Like,
As much as I'd love to play Armored Core 6, I got Baldur's Gate 3. That game is going to take for fucking ever, I'm sure. I'm going to love every single second of it.
Seriously, I just got a new mini PC that's opening up a whole new realm of fun content for me. I'm getting a new joystick that's going to open up a whole new realm of high-level play of fighting games for me. And we got all these awesome anniversary vibes going down. And right after the anniversary ends, we got all the new games coming out in September. This is excellent.
Ever since he hit Master, he's been on a high horse lately.
Going great.
I'm so happy and excited, guys. I got Master.
I hope you guys are too. I hope you're excited for all this content coming up. Okay? Really, really cool. All right. So that's about all I've got to say. I got a couple of quick news stories to cover today before we get to shout-outs and the like. Let's see here. Here we are. Oh, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on. You ready for this? So, first of all, it's been confirmed. Hold on. It's been confirmed that there is a new Modern Warfare game this year. It's called Modern Warfare 3 for Call of Duty, and it's coming out on November 10th. All right? So, actually, I'm going to add that to my schedule right now.
Don't do it before stream. You got to do it right now, guys, in the middle of stream.
Oh, it's there already. Wow, it was already there. Never mind.
You already did it. Jin Brain.
The speculation had already happened, so I already had it on my list. I didn't even realize that.
Jin Brain striking
So that's pretty silly, because if you remember, the whole rumor was that they were not going to be doing yearly installments anymore, and instead they were just going to keep updating Modern Warfare 2, and now they're like, oh no, there's a new one, Modern Warfare 3 on the 10th, buy it again. Oh, okay. So I don't know, will I buy it or not? I don't know, I'll think about it. So remember a few days ago we were talking about this rumor about Red Dead Redemption being remade, because
now it's going to Switch and PS4
new logo that they had released on, I think it was on their website or something, and it said Rockstar Games presents Red Dead Redemption. So everyone was like, oh my god, they're giving it the remake treatment. It's going to get all new content, it's going to get all new graphics, all this. Nope. Here's what's going on. Red Dead Redemption is going to release on the PlayStation 4 and the Switch coming up this month. It is not a remaster. It is not a remake. It is literally a direct port of the versions that are already out there. It's going to be sold for $50. $49.99. Yes, $50 for a game that came out, what was it, 2010? So a 13-year-old game. No added content, no remastered graphics, nothing. The only thing they're adding to it is supposedly language support. That's it. So it's basically the same game you've already played.
And a game as lengthy as that is with a lot of voice acting, language bonus, that could probably cost a pretty penny to do.
If you've played in the last 10 years, you've played this version. Only now it's on PS4 and Switch for the first time. And it's $50. Okay? And people are pretty upset about this, to say the least. People online are furious. They're like, what kind of a cash grab, half-ass bullshit effort is this? Like,
DSP, let's ask you about it.
Just fucking re-release it as a, remaster it. Put effort into it. Why are you trying to release your whole catalog shitty? I mean, they just did the GTA trilogy a year and a half ago. Everyone hated that. It looked like shit, right? And now they're doing this with Red Dead with zero effort at all.
But you played it.
And people are very upset about this. They're like, whatever happened to Rockstar? Like, where did the effort go? Like, literally all their efforts have gone into GTA Online and then into the ether. Like, what are they doing over there?
Making a fuck ton of money.
Literally
way more money than you'll ever make,
$20
DSP.
at least would be acceptable. $50 for this same fucking game from 13 years ago. No new content. Nothing redone. What are you paying $50 for? Exactly. I'm at a loss. I'm just as confused as everybody else. Right? I mean, I don't know what they're thinking here. Who's going to buy that? By the way, it comes out August 17th. Anyone interested? If you want to drop $50 to play a 13-year-old game with zero improvements, I mean, go ahead, I guess. But I'm certainly not going to be doing it. Fuck that, right? It's weird. Another weird story has come out. I wasn't even aware of this one. Did you guys hear about the Minecraft controversy going on right now? I wasn't even aware of this because, I haven't played Minecraft. Was it the presidents playing Minecraft together? When I did, I really enjoyed it. But I haven't played it in many years. And apparently, there was this very weird thing going on. Just listen to this, okay? Minecraft, the company, because remember, Minecraft now, who's it, Mojang Studios, who's owned now by Microsoft or whatever, right? They came out publicly with an announcement that made everyone scratch their head. What is going on? Okay, here's their announcement. They changed their guidelines for being able to make any content with Minecraft. What?
Oh, yeah, I
Just
saw
listen
that.
to these new
It's a weird
guidelines.
change. I don't know why they're doing it.
You cannot
Probably a
use
lawsuit or
the
something
word Minecraft as your primary title in any piece of content you make of the game. You cannot use Minecraft and any of the game's assets in any kind of a sponsorship whatsoever.
I mean, it's their property. They don't want other people using it.
You cannot charge or paywall any Minecraft content whatsoever. So allow me to explain what some of this stuff means. All right?
I can't wait for him to
For
fuck this
example,
up.
they actually gave an example. They said, if you wanted to name your video Minecraft, the ultimate Kotoba server for Redstone, that is not allowed. And they will actually strike you down on YouTube for naming your video that. Or your server that. But if you call it instead Kotoba Miners, a Minecraft server of Redstone builds, that's okay. What?
It's all legalese that he doesn't understand.
Here's another example. You ready for this? If you called it Minecraft, the ultimate help app, that's not acceptable. But if you call it The Shaft, a Minecrafters podcast event, that's allowed. So apparently they're clamping down on their intellectual property. I guess they feel that too many people have been using the word or title Minecraft in the names of projects, products, and content, and they're misrepresenting Minecraft. Like, they feel like people are presenting themselves as something official when they're not. And because of that, they feel like Minecraft is being pushed forward in a misrepresentation, and they're clamping down on that now.
Well, if you know this, then why are you so stunned by it? Like,
What's crazy here, the third
so
one
you
here,
know this.
you can't charge or paywall Minecraft at all. But what about people who like, all right, if you're a member of mine on YouTube or you're a sub on Twitch, then you get an invite to join my Minecraft server. You can't do that anymore. That's considered paywalling Minecraft content. So no longer would anyone be able to have like a private Minecraft server as a content creator that has that kind of a requirement. It's apparently, as of now, it's against their terms of service. And if they see you doing it, they will literally ban you from playing Minecraft.
Get pay X to build, guys.
So
Apparently that's
I don't
legal,
really
so I'll never
know
be able
what's
to play it
going on.
again.
And this is
Can't play
about a day or
Minecraft
two
anymore.
ago.
Can't
Someone
charge you
turned me on to
assholes
this
to
article
build
this
shit
morning.
anymore.
You can research it for yourself. I don't know if there's been any developments, but that seems pretty anti-gamer, anti-consumer. Does it not? You know what I'm saying?
Most likely with stuff like this, where it's like, oh, Disney won't let this nursery use Disney characters in their mural. Oh, the Sony won't let this company use Spider-Man in something. One of the legalities out there is, if you don't protect your copyright, if you don't protect your trademark, if you don't protect your whatever, then when someone else comes along and really fucks you over with it, it's like, well, they didn't stop this, they didn't stop that, so why are they trying to stop us? Well, they gave permission to these people in the past, or they ignored it, so why can't we do it? So if Disney doesn't stop nurseries from using Disney characters in their murals, then someone comes along and is like, all right, well, we're going to use Disney properties in our game, TV show, movie, without paying Disney rights to it. It's like, well, you allow these nurseries to do it. Now would Disney eventually win? Oh, they'd probably fucking crush them and own their souls. But that would take money. That would take time. That would take lawyers away from other projects and shit they got going on. So if you shut it down now, you don't have to worry about it in the future. I'm pretty sure Minecraft either had an issue like, oh, someone using Minecraft to promote something we didn't like. Well, you allowed Minecraft for all this other stuff, so why can't we use it for that? Alright, fine. I guess we just gotta crack down on everyone. So that way people can't be like, well, they allowed this to happen, they allowed that to happen, why can't we use Minecraft for this? The law sucks. It can go way over your head. It can be over some of the stupidest shit in the world. But people will exploit it.
Saying like, it just feels to me like they're really losing, like they're out of touch. And I don't know why that's happening.
People will use Minecraft for something Minecraft does not approve of, and then use all the other Minecraft shit out there as their excuse for they should be able to do it.
1,000 YouTubers were all Minecraft YouTubers, and all they did was pump out Minecraft content, and they were making hand over fist insane amounts of money doing it.
But you didn't, because you have no creativity, imagination.
As a result, maybe what's happened is now Minecraft is dead. Let's be honest. Minecraft is not nearly as prominent today as it was 5 years ago, and certainly not as prominent as it was 10 years ago. So maybe now that it's on this downward slope, right? Maybe what's happening is now they're upset because people are using it and they're getting misrepresented, and they're like, oh crap, well we can't have this when we're not prominent anymore. I don't know. I don't work for Mojang or whatever, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
Ooh,
it's just
I
odd.
might have to cut
It seems
out
like
here.
a complete,
I mean, not right now yet,
flip
but
in attitude from where they used to be. They used to be like the company that was totally okay with you doing everything. You know, they would even, promote your content. Remember, they wanted user-generated content. They would take user-generated content and use it in the real game, right? They would promote, hey, here's user-generated content. Check it out. This is what Minecraft is all about. Now it's like, oh, you can't even use our name in your title anymore. It's not allowed. Really weird. I don't know, but that's just in the news, all right? That's what I got for today. So, guys, I think what we'll do, shall we get to shout-outs now? Do our shout-out segment and then get to Q&A and all of that, as usual. Hopefully you guys got some good
Why
stuff to talk about
Q&A?
today.
No one wants Q&A. Go away.
Like, everything's going well. EVO's over. Got some good stuff to learn from there. Great ending to EVO. Joystick's coming today. Mini PC's working. New content coming. I'm stoked.
I see, robot's pretty big right now.
Okay. Are you ready? So we start off today with your boy Lem, who re-upped his membership for 2 freaking years, 24 months, and he says, 24 months subscribed to DSP. This is good times. Thank you very much to your boy Lem. I appreciate the positive attitude and your ongoing support. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Holy shit. Sorry
if
about
you have
that.
to beat on your chest and force
Gaming.
it out, you don't need to burp.
The super chat says, you're a changed man. Ditch the past and your Project 7. Yeah. See, that's the thing, like, to me, in my mind, I still think people care about this shit. But apparently people don't. They're like, Project 7. Like, why are you going to do a whole stream on Project 7? Who cares about that in 2023? And I started thinking about it. I was like, you're right. Like, my hardcore, longtime fans might care. But people who've been started watching me in the last 5-10 years probably don't give a fuck. So why am I going to do a whole stream about that today? So that's why I dropped it. And I think it's a good choice. Okay. On the tip side of things, okay, we've got several things to talk about. First of all, here, a $5 tip from Tony Salami. What a name, Tony Salami. Thank you, Tony Salami. Let's play you an animation, get you on the leaderboard and see what you have to say. Tony Salami. Okay. So Tony Salami says the following. Ready? You should dedicate 1 stream a week, morning or night, to just playing random PC meme games, such as Only Up. There's so many games like that on PC that you could have content for days. Also, I would like to suggest getting a full body mirror and shadowboxing in between matches of Street Fighter 6. I don't know where he's getting that from. Who does that? Let me guess. LTG or someone, right? Someone that is a meme or something. I don't know. I've never heard of this. But, I mean, that's interesting. I've never been able to jump on the silly bandwagon of these memeable games. I'm under the impression these memeable games are not great.
Because you jump on them a year after it's over.
Right? But if ever there's a game like this
You're
out now,
never striking the iron while it's how you strike an iron when it's already cooled off.
It's up to you guys if you actually want to see me, do it or not. It's your call. All right. So give me your input, and we'll go from there. But I'd definitely like to hear your input on this. Would you like to see me do stuff like that or not? Okay. All right. Continuing on, I received a $2 tip from Sir Oink. He says, "Can you set the mini PC up like a console and stream with the same setup as yours?" Oh no, he said stream with the same setup yours truly. Now, what do you mean by that? Can you set it up like a console? Like, what does that mean? I mean, essentially, it's going to play games like a console. I'm actually going to be using my Xbox gamepad like a console. So I don't really know what you mean. I'm capturing it like a console. It's plugged into my same capture device that I use to capture from my console. So it's the same exact quality deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same. So, I mean, essentially, the answer is yes, I guess. I can, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Unless you meant something else by that's going over my head. Okay? Okay. Continuing on. Let's see here. It's just a bunch of nonsense. I'm just going to say this. All right? You guys know this, but I'm going to reiterate. I don't address outside drama. I don't get pulled into bullshit drama because I'm not a sucker. Right? There's a lot of people who are looking to make drama off of my name and are making a buck off of me, and I refuse to acknowledge or even have anything to do with it. So you might hear, oh my God, did you hear a lot of people are saying, talking about Phil and this and that? I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it all on purpose because here we focus on positivity, we focus on fun, we focus on games, we focus on all kinds of good social interactions. That's it. I don't entertain nonsense. And right now, there's a lot of people
Entertains all the
who like to pull me into
nonsense.
their nonsense.
Only
right
when
now.
he can make
Outside
money on it,
entities and
though.
things they're trying.
Soup,
I'm
how's it
doing
going?
On purpose. I want nothing to do with it. Don't bring up outside drama and nonsense. It's against the rules. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to fucking talk about it. All right? Even if you give me $1 to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it. All right? Okay. Continuing on, we've got Solid Snake, who just did a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Solid Snake. And Solid Snake asked the following. DSP, could you by any chance in the future explore the other Amnesia titles, like A Machine for Pigs or The Dark Descent? Keep it up, man. I did. Right before the last Amnesia game came out, which was called, was it Rebirth? Amnesia Rebirth or something like that? I can't remember what it was called. So not this last one, the bunker, but the one before that. There was a collection of Amnesia that was released for modern consoles. And I actually did play the collection. I played both the original and the Machine for Pigs games. So I have 2 full playthroughs of those up on DSP Gaming right now. You can search and find them immediately if you want to watch them. And then I played the newest one at the time, which I think was called Rebirth. And then I just played the bunker. So I've literally played all 4 mainline Amnesia games. And you can find those playthroughs here on the channel. Okay? So there you go. Shout out to Tones World, who became a super supporter. Wow, thank you. Not only becoming a member, but a super supporter as well. All right, so guys, before we get to open Q&A, thank you all for chilling.
Just get to the fucking game.
Annoying. Thank you all for chilling. Thank you all for being positive today. Now, I'm a crowdfunded individual. I barely make any money when people watch my videos on YouTube. Being honest here, it's not the
$1,000. You admits to $1,000 a month in
how do I
ad
make my
revenue.
living? Crowdfunding via the streams. If you enjoyed today's stream, if you like this podcast,
It's not
if you're
crowdfunding, it's
excited
begging.
to tune into GTA 5 right after the podcast ends for the first time ever as a daytime stream, please support the stream in some way. Simply liking the stream, that helps because it gives engagement and it brings more people to the stream. My goal is to always have 100 likes on every stream I do. I don't always hit it, but I usually get close. We do a little celebration bubble blow if we do that. How about today I'll do the bubble gun. Every 100 likes I get on the stream, I'll use the bubble gun today, okay? In addition to that, if you could support in other ways, going above and beyond, like a super chat or a super sticker, a membership or a gifted membership to the community loves the gifted memberships because then they get all the benefits of being a member. You know, all the emotes, being able to talk as much as you want in the chat, getting priority.
That
during special
very,
events,
very
for example,
slow
the
chat.
Perspective event. That's awesome. So please consider that. And of course, tips as well. Tips are super important because tips I get right now, and they're a way for me to support my content immediately with support. And by the way, tips have the least amount taken out, while all the other methods of contributions have like a cut taken. Tips have the least taken out. So it does help a lot, okay? In particular, I just invested a lot of money. I just invested money in a new joystick.
I just spent a lot of money, guys, so
online
tip me.
for PlayStation. Very soon, I'm going to be buying Mortal Kombat 1, pre-ordering it to get into that beta. And I just bought Chrono Trigger to play on the mini
$15.
PC. So all those things I just invested. If you could support my streams, it would really help a lot. All right? So please consider supporting in any of the ways I mentioned. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. And now, I think it's time for us to do a little bit of Q&A before we adjourn the show for today. What do you guys think? Let's see what people want to talk about.
Where is it?
I hate this idiot. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game?
Do you want to
Plus,
play
you
the
can see me
fucking
on
game?
stream. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
1.25, I think. Oh no, it's actually at normal.
Tito
Huh.
Man says I've been playing Demon's Souls. It was
Oh,
added
this
to PS Plus.
this is live, but I'll pause, talk for a little bit, which gets us behind. So when I hit play, I
There's
gotta
a guide. They're
set it to
helping me. Sounds
1.25
good.
speed to catch up.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the game. That sounds awesome.
So that way I get caught up.
Okay. See here? Oh, hold on. I was going to click something, but now I got to wait. It's being stupid. Because I'm scrolling around reading your
I was gonna
questions.
ban someone, but now I'm not.
Ghost says, I'm glad you're wearing the cool clothes again. I'm alternating. Remember, what I'm doing now is I'm alternating between t-shirts and these nice button-down shirts. So that way it's a little bit of variety on the streams. It's cool because I used to go through my t-shirts. In 2 weeks, I'd wear every t-shirt I own. Now it's like, it'll take months because I'm alternating between these. So it's actually quite nice. Lanuli says, I looked up some videos. The mini PC that I have now will play Cyberpunk 2077 at 720p, 34 frames. No, it won't. It won't play Cyberpunk at all because there's no chance in hell I would ever put Cyberpunk on that because it fucking sucks. Okay.
Wow, salt.
Canadian Kirk says,
Mind
"Any
you,
thoughts
he
on Barbie
refunded the
making $1
game
billion in
after
17
beating
days?"
it.
I mean,
He beat the game,
really
then he
thoughts?
refunded
I don't have
it.
thoughts. Number one, I don't.
So
it's
the
not
game
kind of
didn't cost
movie
him
I
a
would
fucking
see.
penny.
It's not the first movie to make $1 billion. You know, it's these movies. A lot of movies that are popular today are not stuff that I would like. I mean, shit, the Transformers movies, the fucking Ninja Turtles Michael Bay movie made insane money, right? Right? So it's like, for me to sit here and be sour about a movie that I'm not interested in making money would be pretty stupid. It's going to continue to happen as I get older. My interests are not in line with the interests of youth. So, hey, more power to people who wanted to see Barbie. Good for you. It ain't my
Goat
style.
movie.
It ain't what I care about. Solid Snake did a second super chat.
Solid
Solid
3
Snake
movies
said,
for this
"Out of
year
all the amnesia games,
were
which did you find the
Barbie,
most scary person?
Cocaine Bear, Renfield.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dark Descent's the scariest. The second game is not scary at all. It's a piece of shit. So I would say Dark Descent's the scariest. And then I would say both The Bunker and Afterlife did have really scary moments. But I do feel like the Afterlife was better at parts. Afterlife had a good story. The Bunker, it was just all right. Like, The Bunker, you could tell, was not a full-fledged game like the others. It was the shortest one.
Yeah, I'm not interested in the new
So,
Turtles movie.
Part
I've
two
heard
is the
good things
absolute
about it,
worst.
but I just...
One is the scariest, I would say.
I'm past
Okay.
Turtles, unfortunately. Unless it's the original 2. There's no third.
All right,
Go
let's see
Ninja,
here.
go Ninja, go, go, go Ninja,
Did
go
I see
Ninja,
the new
go,
MK1 trailer?
go.
No, I saw some gameplay. They keep releasing new gameplay, and they showed who is it? Reptile. I like how Reptile in this one, he looks human, but he morphs into a reptile during combat moves. That's kind of neat, actually, because you can actually do that with the graphics now, right? It's pretty nice. Oh, let's see here. Jay says this is the first time I'll be able to play Azra or Havoc in MK1. I've seen them but not played with them yet. Yeah, I think they're returning characters, correct? I think they're returning characters from previous MK games, but not ones that I've played. So that'll be kind of cool to have them come back.
Yeah, that last one I've been seeing stuff about. People say this looks really good. I'm still waiting for that medieval zombie game.
Did I watch the
Like,
horror
I
movie
want that
Smile?
medieval
No, I didn't
zombie
see
game
but
so
I saw a
badly, and I
synopsis
just
of
haven't
it.
seen anything new about it lately.
But I have not seen the actual full movie. Sir Oink did another $1. He says, "Can I get a Magic 8-Ball question?" Yes, if you tip $8, because that's the rules. Okay. He's curious if I'll get Master on PS5 Street Fighter 6. That's really the question he had. We don't need to ask the 8-Ball that question. I'll say I don't see why I wouldn't. If I'm playing with E Honda,
You're strange.
and
Somebody
one
fall
day,
asleep. No
I
offense.
went from
Nice.
1-star diamond,
JDTV.
never had played a ranked match, to 3-star diamond. I'm pretty certain I'm going to be hitting master level with these characters on PS5. Yes, I think it's going to happen. Thank you, Pickle Man. That's very nice.
Phantom, how's it going?
American Manga Undertaker, I'm not going to be discussing taxes. What the Yes, let's start talking about taxes and business expenses and write-offs here on my podcast. What does that have to do with anything at all, including your
The new
business?
joystick
Nothing. So,
and
no, I'm not going to
PlayStation
discuss
Plus
that on
and
my
Street Fighter
podcast.
6.
Stupid
Those are
topic.
all business expenses,
incredibly dumb.
jackass. You can write off on your taxes.
But I consider reacting to Project 7 later down the track. It's like I said, if you want to see me react to Project 7, nominate it for the big full-day retrospective at the end of the month. That's the 26th. That day, we're
Holy
spending
fuck,
the
he has no
entire
idea.
day
He probably has no idea that those are
reacting to
business
stuff from
expenses,
the
so you can
past.
write them
If
off.
you want to see me do Project 7, I'll do Project 7. But nominate it there, and we'll see what happens, okay? Jay says he saw the new Disney Haunted Mansion movie and he loved it. Oh, okay. I didn't even know there was a new Disney Haunted Mansion movie. There is?
Yeah, and it came
Like,
out
the
in
first one with
fucking
Eddie Murphy, I
August
was
instead
so
of
bad, I didn't
October
even
like
know
it
they
should
renewed it.
have.
Wow.
Morons.
There is a Street Fighter maintenance tonight at 8 p.m. They announced it on Twitter. Oh, come on. There is? That's bullshit. Seriously? Oh, man.
Guys,
When
it
the
just
fuck
ruined
did
my
they
whole
announce
day.
that? Let me find it. Let me double check. And if you're right, I guess we got to redo our schedule. That really stinks. Oh,
Poor
man.
piss, baby.
I got to find it. Well, They're doing maintenance tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific time until midnight. And they didn't announce it until right now. Why would you announce it the day of? That's shit, man. You want to know why?
Sad pig
Because they're
roach.
adding the stupid Ninja Turtles shit. Oh, come on. Really? Because they're adding the Ninja Turtles shit? Now, this screws us totally up.
Go.
Because now it means I can't do the community night. And that really sucks ass. Ugh.
So
what do we
heartbroken
do?
about not being able to do community night, guys. Should probably tip them to
Who
make
the
them feel
fuck
better.
cares about the Ninja Turtles shit?
I mean, you already talked about it. Go Ninja. I was at work and a manager brought up Vanilla Ice for some reason. He's like, I know you had another song that was pretty
I mean,
popular.
yeah,
What
we
was
could
it?
play Chrono
I,
Trigger
I
tonight,
immediately
but
busted
people
out.
weren't
Go
expecting
Ninja,
that.
go Ninja,
So
go,
now I'm afraid
go.
if I do that, now
He's
we're
like,
not
how
gonna have
the
enough people
do you
for
know
Chrono
that? Like, how do you
Trigger
know that well enough
In addition
that
to that,
immediately I say Vanilla Ice
now
and you
that
go,
would make
go
a whole
Ninja.
day of Street Fighter 6 tomorrow. And my new joystick's arriving today, which really sucks because I wanted to use it.
So how the fuck do you know
Hold
that
on, hold on a
so
second.
well that the second I
Everyone
say
hold on a second.
Vanilla Ice, you just go Ninja, go
I'll be right
Ninja,
back.
go. It's like, what can I say? I'm a nerd. I say I might have to be leaving early before the stream ends because his friend wants to get shit done, and I got his chainsaw because he let me borrow it. He's like, man, I haven't needed a chainsaw for like 3 months. The second I let you borrow, I was like, oh shit, I need to get this taken care of. Like, it's how it always happens. Of course you didn't need your chainsaw until just now. I have several friends and acquaintances that I hang out with. I know, it's something completely foreign to DSP. Guys, welcome to the chair stream. All chair, all the time. Aren't you so happy and excited to see the chair? I know I greatly enjoy watching the chair. Such riveting content from the chair. Cat's like 3 friends terrible. This is live.
So here's the dilemma I'm facing, everybody. All right, this is a dilemma, honestly. It's a huge dilemma.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Here's our options. The way I see it, we have 2 options. There's no way we can play Street Fighter 6 tonight. It's not going to work. The servers will be down for maintenance. Okay? So, we have 2 options. Option number 1 is today we play GTA 5 right now as scheduled, as the daytime stream. And then tonight on the late stream, we do Chrono Trigger. The problem with that is... Hold on. I got to burp again. I don't know why I'm so gassy today.
Because you keep beating on your chest.
Excuse me. Whew, sorry about that. The problem with that is people weren't expecting Chrono Trigger today. So tonight the audience might be quite small. And I wouldn't be surprised. And I would be disappointed if my premiere stream of Chrono Trigger is really small. You know?
That's what she said.
I don't want the premiere stream of Chrono Trigger to be really small. I want it to be big. I want people to enjoy a classic with me, you know? So, here's option. We have 2 options. Option number 1 is as follows. GTA right now, Chrono Trigger tonight, and sadly Chrono Trigger is probably going to have a crappy launch because,
Womp, womp.
you know, we're not going to have a lot of people knowing that it's tonight at last minute's notice. And then tomorrow,
Well, then update
it'll
it
be
on
Street
your
Fighter
Twitter
6
page
all
and
day.
update it on your.
Me playing
Update
Rant
it
on the
now.
full stream with my new joystick,
You're
trying
on-
to rank up.
you can just get a
get my
computer right now and
characters back
update
to
the
where they belong.
fucking
Then on the
stream
late stream,
thing.
community night. But that's a lot of Street Fighter for one day, but it's not Friday. Okay, that's option number one.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Him is
Option
all
number
pissing about his
two.
schedule.
Is as follows. Listen to this one. We pull an audible, and today, right now, I play Street Fighter 6 ranked on PS5, and I start my climb back to Master Rank with either Blanca or Honda. All right, so right now it would be Street Fighter 6. Tonight on the late stream, it would be... Hold on. Wait.
Don't you want to wait for your brand new joystick?
Tonight on the late stream, it would be GTA. Yeah, tonight on the late stream, it would be GTA. So I know that would suck because GTA was supposed to be a day stream, but it would have to be a night stream tonight. Then tomorrow, for the daytime stream, I would do Chrono Trigger. So Chrono Trigger gets a good audience for that premiere stream. And then tomorrow night on the late stream,
It should have
be
been a day
community
stream to
night
begin
Street
with if
Fighter
it's going to
6.
be a premiere stream, jackass.
That would be the two options. All right? Either way, something gets shafted. Either GTA gets shafted or Chrono Trigger gets shafted. It sucks.
Remember, he writes his own schedule. Can't do shit about it, though, when it goes awry.
What do I do? No, I'm not doing double GTA, and if you say that,
I'll
just
ban
gonna
you.
ignore you, because I didn't even give that as an option. That's stupidity. I don't think there's a way to win. This really stinks.
There's no way to win, guys,
This
unless you
sucks
give me a
that
bunch
they-
of money
why do
right
they have to announce
now.
this today, last minute, right now.
Which,
I mean,
guys,
this is literally less
I
than
might have
8
to get
hours
going.
until they're doing maintenance
My
day
friend
announcement.
wants
That's
to
fucked
hang
up.
out and do
You should have at least
shit,
given a day
and
notice.
I
That's
can't just sit
stupid
here
that
and
they
play
waited
video
till
games
now.
all day.
Why
So
are they
let's
doing it?
you,
To
that's
add
right, you
Ninja
just give me
Turtles
all your
content into
money.
the game. That has nothing to
So
do with the game.
if you're feeling like
That's dumb.
give me $1,000 in super chats right now.
Yeah, so either way, we're
Oh,
kind of
wait.
boned. You know, I really was looking forward to playing Street Fighter 6
having a full-time job makes sense.
today,
So I don't have to beg.
because, you know, I want to get back into it. I want
I
to
just-
jump into the PS5 version.
I don't have
You
to
know,
go,
played it in a few
guys,
days.
it's a
I was
$50
excited.
game. I just spent $50 on a
And it's fine
game,
playing all
guys. Like,
tomorrow,
no.
but then I really feel like
I
Chrono
just
Trigger is going to get
bought
screwed.
Baldur's Gate 3.
So I was thinking,
Before
give
that, I
Chrono
bought
Trigger
Final
the
Fantasy
main stream
16.
tomorrow, but then that
I'm having to
means
beg
that,
you guys for money.
you know,
I
tonight
know,
has to be
mind-blowing.
GTA, because I can only play Street Fighter 6 right now. I can't
It's
play
like,
it
I'll be
tonight.
right back.
Ugh.
Thankfully, laundry was done today. I have all new, fresh. I don't want to wait. I'm in a tree.
No matter who wins, I get screwed. And this is Capcom's fault. Ugh. I don't know what to do. There really is no solution here, right? That's right. Now everyone's angry with me, and it ain't my fault. I didn't do anything. Right? I did nothing. Capcom screwed up the schedule, not me. Ugh. I've got the solution. Are you ready? I know what I'm doing. When in doubt, let the 8-ball sort it out. That's what we're doing. Okay?
Nothing was ever his
So,
fault.
let's ask the Magic 8-ball. You ready? Should I play Grand Theft Auto 5 on today's stream? If it says no, it's Street Fighter 6. If it says yes, then it's GTA 5. All right? So again, yes, GTA 5, no, Street Fighter 6. Here we go.
Maybe. Maybe. Give me a maybe.
Can't read it.
Put on your glasses.
This isn't a yes or no answer. Oh, I gotta try again. I gotta try again. I couldn't read it.
Just do GTA all day.
Okay. Couldn't read the damn thing.
So you can't do Street Fighter. You don't have your new stick.
Oh my god. It is decidedly so. So I should play GTA 5 today. All right. I'm going to go with what it said. It says to play it. So we're going to play GTA 5 today, okay? I'm not changing that. We're going to play it right now. That way people won't be upset. Now hopefully you guys are going to chill with me and and support it, and it'll be a good stream. Please, hopefully it'll be a good stream regardless, but I'm not going to change it.
Give me money.
That means that tonight is Chrono Trigger, which I want to get. Don't get me wrong. I want to play Chrono Trigger, but it's disappointing to me because I get the feeling not a lot of people are going to show up for it now because everyone's expecting it tomorrow night.
Update your scheduling right now.
You know what I mean?
Jackass.
Adrian, thanks. He says, I sent you an email on how to set up Fightcade. Thanks. I'm not doing that tonight, but I will eventually check that out. Thanks,
oh, fuck. Perfect. Do Fightcade
right.
tonight, jackass.
So
you're gonna have a fan send you instructions how to do it.
Now is
do
I need to actually post up both on Twitter and on the channel page of the channel to let everyone know that, I can't do Street Fighter tonight, which really sucks ass. Okay?
You could be playing Fightcade tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Ninja Turtles. Thanks a lot, you fucking green pieces of shit.
He is not happy about
fuck with my schedule, you Ninja Turtle fucks. Come on.
Oh, who are you banning now? That'd be great. They nerf Blanca Ball.
Okay. Excuse me. What a debacle. Why did Capcom do this to me? What did I ever do to Capcom? That
they shit on them multiple times over the years.
That they would
shit on them a lot.
Make have to cancel my stream because they want to put Ninja Turtle content into Street Fighter 6, right? Of all the dumb things. Of all the stupid dumb things they could have done, right? Let's make sure that no one can actually play their game at short notice to put Ninja Turtle content into the game, and it won't even have Ninja Turtles in the game. They're not going to be in it. It's just skins, right? What a pain in the ass. All right, so that's what we're doing. So that means tomorrow will be all day long Street Fighter. It'll be ranked gameplay on the first stream and community night on the late stream. All right? That sucks. I didn't want to do it all day tomorrow, but I guess we have to do it that way. Okay? Yeah. All right. What happened to my good mood? My good mood's been crushed by the fucking Ninja Turtles. Those reptilian shits. Actually, are turtles reptiles? No, they're amphibians, right? It's different.
Holy fuck, they're reptiles! Shit. Turtles are reptiles! What the fuck is wrong with you, DSP?
Well, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it, right? They are reptiles?
Yes!
Oh, I don't know if they're reptiles or not. Are they? Tonight I dine on turtle fucking soup. That's all I have to say. I've had enough of this. This is bullshit. All right, so now let me go through the schedule again. Today, it's Grand Theft Auto 5 and the premiere of Chrono Trigger. Tomorrow, it's my debut of playing Street Fighter 6 on the PS5, ranked first with my new joystick, and then community night on the late stream. I'm off from streaming on Wednesday. Thursday will be more GTA 5 and Chrono Trigger. Friday will be Street Fighter 6 all day again, all ranked, but I will be interrupted in the afternoon at some point for an undisclosed amount of time. I don't know how much time it'll be, but I'll hopefully be able to come back and stream more, and we'll go from there. And by the way, no Project 7 event. It's canceled on Saturday. Instead, it'll be gameplay, so likely it'll be GTA 5. paired with the tier maker of my Game of the Year Awards countdown on the late stream.
First person finally faces something that doesn't go his way.
So there you go. Are we good? Arkham, I don't know what you're talking about. He says, I won't you reply to my comment. What comment? I don't know what you're talking about. Please relax. I don't know what you're speaking of.
Well, stop banning people and actually pay attention to your chat. 30th anniversary Power Rangers?
Why do people
Holy
get so upset if I don't have a personal one-to-one interaction with them? Dude, I'm on a stream with over 500 people right now. I'm trying to be nice to everyone. I can't, I don't even know why you're upset with me. Could you please stop and relax?
Just relax and give me money.
If you have something to talk about, tag me and let's talk about it. I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, we have a few more minutes if anyone wants to ask me questions before we adjourn the show for today. You've been like spamming it. Spamming what? Just say it. You didn't say it. You've been spamming it. Spamming what? Because I don't even see what you're claim you're spamming. What are you talking about? Juan de Ortega, I have no idea what you're talking about either. About some weird world tour or something. No, I have not seen a Slender Man Arrival remake. I did not know they were remaking it. No, I never built a mini PC back in the day. You couldn't even make one back in the day, to my knowledge. Good for Baldur's Gate having an insane amount of concurrent players. That's great to hear. Hopefully it's doing well. I heard it's a great game.
But you won't play it?
Pickle Man, I don't think I have questions for you today, no. CJ, we're doing all right. Here's Mr. Jasper. As you said that, CJ, Jasper walked up and wanted a pet, so I just gave him a pet. There you go. Soup Dog is back in World War II. That's delightful. No, I've never heard of Luis Miguel. No idea who that is. Arkham, you're bringing up drama. The person who was banned yesterday was a troll on a fucking sock account.
They were a troll.
The whole story was it's bullshit. It's someone who I already knew who they were for months and months. And if you believe they're bullshit, it means that you fell for the nonsense.
Glad you like it, Jay
What
Bloss.
we've been trying to do. If you haven't noticed recently, things have been going really well around here, right?
Really well. I just had to spend hundreds of dollars on shit I didn't need.
I hit master rank.
Really
now
well.
The trolls can no longer say
so
that
well,
I'm no good at
guys.
Street Fighter, right? Someone donates a mini PC.
Fucking Street Fighter.
That now I'm going to be able to make good content moving forward that I wasn't able to do yet. So what happens is my hater base hates that. They hate the fact that things are going good and things are positive. In fact,
and
I
yet
say,
you're
I want
still
to upgrade
begging.
my setup.
If things are going
for
so well,
fighting
you're
games.
begging.
So I do it, and they're like, wait a minute. Phil can afford to upgrade his setup? I don't get it. He's not in financial ruin? No, I'm not in financial ruin. I declared bankruptcy over 3 years ago. Things are getting better. I'm not in horrible financial ruin all the time. It's ridiculous. Again, these are idiots.
But you're still crying and begging.
So they were trying to find another way to fucking derail the streams, and they think they succeeded when they didn't, because it doesn't affect me at all in any way whatsoever. It's nonsense. There was a group of people, again, they come in here with these stock accounts. They've already been banned 5-6 times. They come back in a group. It's their own friend group again. They always talk with each other. They always regurgitate the same detractor memes and shit in the chat. Haha, like I don't notice it. And then they try to orchestrate this stuff. So they did. Over a couple days, they tried to orchestrate something that didn't work because they're idiots. And now they're all gone. And now if you didn't notice, today the chat's a lot better, right? You don't have to put up with their nonsense.
Much better,
bullshit.
guys.
And what'll happen is they'll sit there for another week or two, and then they'll come back in again with new names. They'll pretend to be friendly, and then they'll sneak this, and they'll do their toxic shit again. It's a vicious cycle. You can't, when you're an online streamer, you can't always get rid of it, but you can deal with it in the moment. And I got rid of it, and that's it. You know, the funny part is they're so stupid. They think I never know about it. They don't realize they have people sitting in their Discord chats, and they tell me everything. I don't even ask. They send me the email and they say, by the way, just so you know, this person is this person. This person is this person. They've been sitting in your chat all along. It's another one of their sock accounts. And I'm like, okay, I won't say nothing. And then one day they're going to, you know, they'll do the bullshit and then I'll get rid of them. You know, I don't ask for it. People just do it because they don't understand that they're all so drama filled in their heads. They all backstab each other like morons. They do it constantly. They're just idiots. I never once have said, hey, can you guys tell me about this? No, people just send it to me. I don't ask for it. It's unsolicited. They'll just say, just so you know, this person, and there they are. They're doing it again. Here's their plan. All right, thanks. And I'll wait for it, and then I'll take care of it, and then I do.
This is all bullshit.
So don't buy into the bullshit. That's what it is, all bullshit. I haven't paid attention to a single moment of it. And then when it happens, goodbye.
DSP
everything's good. Literally
more
everything
bullshit.
is nice and positive right now. We got all this new content coming out, all this fun stuff happening. The worst thing that happened is that I can't play Street Fighter tonight because they're doing maintenance. That sucks. Outside of that, everything is business as usual. Everything is good. We're not going to entertain their bullshit. All right? I shouldn't be wasting time talking about it, but because you are going to ask and you're a nice person, I figured I would at least give you the time to satisfactorily answer what you're saying, but understand that you're being fooled by idiots who are basically making shit up constantly on this chat. I mean, they do it all the time. Okay. Exactly right. No one wants to hear that discussion. It's taken care of. If you hadn't noticed, since I took care of it yesterday, everything's fine. There's been no problems whatsoever. The chat's better for it. So we all relax now, right?
Relax.
Arkham, again, stop with the drama. Just stop right now. No one wants to hear the fucking drama. Nobody. No, JDTV, what are you going to do? I can't. I already asked, and the 8-Ball said to play GTA. We're playing GTA today. It's like no matter what I did, someone gets screwed. If I change GTA from today's day stream, now people who were here for GTA are pissed. If I change it so that tonight, you know, is Chrono Trigger, now the Chrono Trigger fans are pissed because they wanted to be here tomorrow for it, and now they got to rush here tonight if they could even make it, right? And now, same thing, people who are here tonight for Community Night and Street Fighter, well, there is no Community Night, and there's nothing I can do about that. That's Capcom's fault. So now they got to try to be here tomorrow if they can even make it. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It sucks. That's life, though. You got to, like they say, you make lemonade out of lemons. You adjust on the fly, do your best. That's what I do. I do my best, and, you know, I guess I really, really wanted to play Street Fighter today because my joystick is arriving today. My joystick will be here by the end of today and likely in time for the second stream, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's life, right? Cool. Jade, I'm glad you'll be here because he's going to be here for Chrono Trigger. His first time watching it. He's excited for it. Good. It's a great game. It's
I don't know if
good.
I mean, I probably
Great
did
music,
play it
such
back in the
good
day,
music in
but
that game.
so long
Really.
ago that I don't remember it.
And by the way, this is
Probably
the
someone else
the
had it,
Steam
so I was
version.
playing on someone
I believe in the
else's.
Steam version, they've improved a ton of stuff. Like, they've improved a ridiculous amount of things. Like, the music is
They
better.
just do it,
everything's better,
guys.
right?
They don't
So-
even ask me permission. They just do it. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna head over to a friend's house and help him out with his tree. Of all the times for me to borrow his chainsaw, like, I don't. I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of wind last night, some rain and stuff, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Anyway, so with that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you at least a little bit. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day, because I know I will.